Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming today, whatever it is, sitting here on my lunch, about to have some Arizona iced tea. Gonna listen to one of my favorite podcasts out there in the world going today, Bauer and Pollock, really good wrestling discussion on there. You can get it at MLW or at the Law. I highly recommend you go check that out. It's a great 1 hour wrestling discussion show. I really like the way they work together, so hopefully you guys will check that out. But I don't know. Last night I didn't get a chance to watch Impact Wrestling. I think that basically as I was working, I saw a lot of people tweet about the show, sort of with the normal TNA moan and groan. I will say that there was a lot of people out there that didn't tweet about the show. It was only a few people. But a lot of people were really expecting some sort of a big surprise. I know that the rumor was out there with Dixie Carter was really trying to sign Alberto Del Rio to try and bring in that big name. You know, the TNA's always had a big boner for signing the old WWE guys coming in hot off of their The Last Success. We saw it with Raven, Rhino, Christian, Booker T. I'm sure there's other guys that I've missed along the way, and I think besides for Christian, I think that everybody else could have been hit or miss. Maybe Booker helped them out a little bit, but you can tell by watching Booker T's run in TNA that his heart wasn't into it. Maybe it was at the beginning, but when that contract was about to end up, man, he was counting down the days until he got the split from there and do whatever else in the world he was wanting to do except for that. But the big announcement of Kurt Angle saying that he was stepping down as general manager and he was now going to be a part of the active roster, and he got in a fight with MVP. I think let a lot of people down. People knew that Angle was going to be returning to wrestling once that injury was over, and that's the only reason why he was the GM of the show. But I don't know. There's a lot of people that probably felt that when Angle came back to wrestling, it should have been for WWE, and I know that the offer wasn't there. I know that he, is looking for some sort of something to do, and I think he's gone as far on Twitter to say that he wouldn't be okay financially if he didn't work. Like, he needs that guaranteed contract money from TNA, and he's got to have that income, just like everybody else out there in the world. They got to work, but someday we'll see Angle in WWE. Hopefully it'll be where he can wrestle that last match. I know that there's mixed responses where people say that Triple H doesn't want him, maybe Vince does, but that's who's in charge now, so you got to sort of go through that. But I don't know. Honestly, when I looked at the tweets of the show and I read the results when I got home, it didn't look like I missed anything. Honestly, the tag team division revolving around Abyss and James Storm as the tag champs. They went up against the Wolves, who I wish the best of luck to in TNA. I really hope that they can go far, but who knows how that's going to lead up to. Main event of Rude versus Lashley. You got Lashley winning the championship back in their third match. I don't know. I mean, Bobby Roode is a babyface, not being able to stand up to this guy. I know that there's hit or miss about Lashley, turning babyface himself and being that guy to really be the face of the company. He keeps on pulling out these wins in Bellator as a real professional badass inside the cage. So he definitely does deserve it. But they swerved us with the heel turn, maybe the face turn. I guess the breakup of the MVP Kenny King and Bobby Lashley team. I guess joining them now is going to be Samoa Joe and Low-Ki. It is what it is. Yeah. When you come down to it, it just seemed like it wasn't something I was really missing. But I got a late night text last night from Miguel at it's Miguelio freaking EIA88, whatever you want to call him. He made a good video the other day about the Royal Rumble winner. Basically, is it going to be Roman Reigns or is it going to be Daniel Bryan? Basically, the two heavy favorites. Go out of your way to really check that out. I can tell you real fast what he says in there in a short synopsis, but go over there and check out his video. It was good. And he had a really, really good point. A good analogy, I guess you can say, for Roman Reigns. And if you are a Roman Reigns fan, on why it is what it is he should do. But I almost gave it away there. But just go check it out. It's good. But he gave me a text last night saying how good the show was. He really enjoyed it. He said of course, I'm not going to remember word for word what these texts were, but basically it came down to he had no interest in Monday Night Raw this week, a 3-hour show, and Impact for 2 hours. He said that it was a really good show, top to bottom. He really enjoyed everything that they had going on over there, and he was looking forward to watching the next show. And honestly, when I told him that my buddy Jeff was going to the taping tonight, he honestly was kind of jealous. No, jealous isn't the right word, but he was like, really? Wow. Like he was anxious for Jeff to be able to go to the show. So he's got him, and I asked him, I said, is the show really good? Like, if I go out of my way to watch it tomorrow night, am I going to like it? And he told me I would like it. So, I don't know. I'm just looking for responses to see what you guys thought of the show last night. I listened to the Observer review of it last night. Meltzer didn't review it the way that Brian and Vinny does, where, he just sort of said the big things that happened, and Brian and Vinny gives you more like sort of almost blow-by-blow action of what happened, and that's how I've been paying attention to Impact for the last few months. I know that I said that, I don't get Destination America. I know Brian Alvarez was saying that he was hoping that it was going to be put on Hulu, which I haven't heard anything about. I do remember the rumors about Destination America having a deal with Netflix, and I never heard anything come out of that either. I don't know if it's going to be available any secondhand way. I didn't even know that TNA was watchable on the Spike website until almost their last dying days of being on there. They would upload the show the day after, and you could watch it right there on Spike.com or SpikeTV.com, whatever it is. But we'll see what it is. I know that Alvarez said he had to pay $22 in order to upgrade to get the channel. He said he would try and find a way to watch the show without having to pay the $22 a month. But let me know what you guys thought of the show, because I'm anxious to see. Peace out.